All right, hey guys, Dout here. We finally hit Grandmaster. Sorry I haven't been posting videos in a while. I was a little busy with life and just trying to get myself figured out. But we're back. We finally hit Grandmaster, and I did it playing Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman, and throwing in a rocket game here and there. More often than not, I'm just going to be playing Cloak and Dagger and Invisible Woman. And I want to get better with those two characters. So something that I'm deciding to do is actually run a Spectate video today. And I'm going to be looking at the highest ranked Invisible Woman, which is actually this person right here, Valentina Eve. She is mostly a Luna Snow main. Like if we look at our competitive games here, she has 160 games, or he, I don't know, has 160 games on Luna Snow and 100 games on Invisible Woman, and then like 59 on Cloak. In the highest ranked, like literally playing as like a top 5, top 10 player, she has a 60% win rate on Invisible Woman with 25 healing averaged every 10 minutes. That's a lot more than I get, and I kind of want to see how she does it. So we're going to be spectating some of her games. I haven't really looked through these yet. 24-1 on Cloak. Let me just find some real quick. Well, actually, I just scrolled through all of these, and they don't play Invisible Woman in any of them. So we're going to move on to the second person, who is Harvey. Harvey actually has a higher percent win rate with Invisible Woman, but it's out of less games. Looks like they are a Loki main. So we're going to see if we can get any from this, maybe. All right, so we do have one here where they went 13, 3, and 13 with 5,000 damage and 21,000 heals. Second highest heals in the game next to this Luna Snow. And there was another one, but they had swapped between multiple characters during that. So we're just going to use this and see if there's anything interesting for us here. So it does look like this was 2-2-2 the entire game. Some of the DPS swapped, like him and both on the opposing team. But yeah, this looks like it's good enough for me. Can I see the bans in this mode? And just in case you're wondering about this, the bans for this game were Bruce Banner and Namor for one team, and Wolverine and Loki for the other. So that's actually probably why this person doesn't play Loki. I think he was banned out of it. So I kind of want to honestly watch this guy again for another video of him playing Loki, because I want to learn that character too. Were they just late getting there, or?
In its tracks. Cosmic rays. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
I know they just stopped here. I'm playing really far back. I usually play Invisible Woman closer up, but maybe they were just like typing or something.
Stop that vehicle in its tracks. Better stop that vehicle.
Luckily, since they're playing back like this, it didn't matter. And they're just trying to line up their autos to pierce through. But honestly, so far, I wasn't seeing anything too crazy. They're just lining up their autos and trying to heal as much as they can in a straight line, which is exactly what Invisible Woman does. And they end up just kind of getting walked down as a team here. No, sometimes that just happens. It looks like Strange is porting, so they're going to get in there. I kind of like that reposition. Even though they're not in a straight line, they are able to keep hitting everyone. Trying to do more damage than just healing too, which I also appreciate. And they are giving the shield to the flyers or people that are out of position that they can't normally heal often. They're keeping the shield up. Okay, they pulled it back that time. They have their ultimate. I kind of want to see how aggressive they are with it, or if they just save it for something. Their Storm is ulting, so I don't see any reason to use it yet. Alright, yeah, and that's 3 kills for their team, so it's probably good to not use it there. Something that I've been trying to do is use my ultimate as quickly as possible, just so I can just get it back again. So I would want to save it for like Strange ult or something like that, but for the most part I try to get it and use it. And so far in the game, they are healing more than Luna Snow already, just from their piercing heals and their good shield usage. something also here that I usually do that this person isn't. So like Groot walls go up. I would be trying to like jump up here to put myself in a position to heal. And instead, they just keep trying to heal through it and like breaking down the walls instead. And so that's something that I should probably stop doing. I should just believe, like, let my tanks live, hope that my tanks live, and just try to break down the walls rather than like getting into a spot to be able to keep healing them. And Armed and Dangerous comes out, and this is where they use their first ultimate. Eye of Agamotto 2. She tried to push him away, but it was a little late. Piercing heals are great for Groot ultimate, but Luna also ulted there. And they get another wipe there. Alright, so that's their Storm, I think. On their Luna. So she puts down her shield and the Storm just leaves. I'm a little surprised by that, but cool. Focus ulting, gets killed by Magneto. And again, just trying to line up as much heals and damage as possible. I think that's something that I should probably just focus on more myself, because I think that I just get focused on like either healing or dealing damage rather than just putting myself in places to do both. They're playing a lot further back than I usually do too, which is just something I need to work on. I feel like with Invisible Woman, since I have that limited 30-meter range, I get closer than I need to. Once again, ruin the Armed and Dangerous. Invising for the Magneto. Looks a little scary, but they're starting to come back here maybe. Tried to push him away again. Once again missed, but it's fine. Our team's able to clean up. Cool. Nice short little round. Able to defend before 1 point goes through. Good going on them right there. I honestly, the biggest takeaways for me from this very first half where at one point Groot walls off the two tanks and they just stay back here. They don't push up further. They just hit the Groot walls. Hopefully they get them down and they can keep healing. Hopefully they don't. I would usually jump into like a position where I could keep healing. And I think all that really ends up doing is it puts me out of position because I'm using my one mobility tool that I have to get to where I can maybe do something. But in all reality, I should just be staying back further. The only other takeaway that I had was try to boop Doctor Strange away with your E, which I already try to do sometimes, but even at the top level, they missed it twice. Like, it just kind of happens. And now on offense, let's go. Again, giving Storm the shield, because that's just an easy way for them to heal that you don't need to really focus on or worry about. Another thing too is sometimes I'll move my shield onto like Luna or somebody else back here with me. Or even is Luna? Luna's all the way up here. Oh, sometimes I'll put my shield onto like someone like Luna so I can heal up my tiny bit of health, but they're just completely ignoring that and continuing to heal their teammates. Even though they're missing health, they're not worrying about it. And I think that's something that I should probably also be focusing on too. I do think that if they did walk over to their shield, they could have gotten heals and probably lived there. But also, Luna could have been healing them too. It's just a kind of crappy situation because both tanks are getting absolutely So coming back to the fight, just continuing to heal. Their Doctor Strange did go down, but they still have Magneto. Doctor Strange is keeping Magneto from getting healed right there. Magneto swapped in and did the same thing. If you're a tank player, that's something really important to think about.
By the
I am ready to put on a show.
So she ults. I wanted to see if the shield blocked it. Doctor Strange blocked it. I saw the shield on the side. I wanted to see if they actually used that, but it was just the team's Doctor Strange.
I am ready to put on a show.
All right, and they're really aggressive. Like, they're just focusing on dealing damage from what it looks like and then healing secondary. Luna is ulting, so it does make sense in that specific context. But I've noticed that a few other times as well. They tried to give Doctor Strange the shield and he flew up into the air. Magneto's killing the cloak and messes it up. Doctor Strange gets his ult. She dies to Magneto. Looks like they're doing a portal. Waiting to jump through until space is made. Double jumps in. All right, and they're able to get it there. Yeah, biggest takeaways for me are to really focus on my positioning rather than jumping in to try to keep healing the tanks. Like, if they get walled off or if they get out of position, that's just on them. Keep in my position and do my best to stay alive as I can. And don't really use my shield to heal myself. I've been doing that a lot, and it doesn't seem like they did it at all, ever in this game. And they just kept healing the front line. Almost 5,000 damage, so highest support damage in the game, and only 21,000 healing. I don't think that's the absolute highest, but it was still pretty good. Let's see if there's another quick game that we could find. All right, so this is the other game where I could find Invisible Woman. They actually played Cloak and Loki as well, but my biggest takeaways from this: leave my shield up longer, play safer. I wasn't really seeing any like huge tech things that I was maybe hoping to find that I was not doing. It was mostly just like positioning things. Like I'm way too aggressive when I play. But I was hoping to see some cool like shift or E plays. And other than a couple where she like checked different areas, like when they were on offense the first time. Like when people started dying here. Yeah, right here. Like just little things like, I don't know if somebody's there. It's only our supports here. Everybody else is pushing up. Let's just make sure. Let's just be safe. And so now if anybody was over there, by the way, like coming out of that door or coming out of here, it would have been known. So just little things like that are definitely what I need to work on. All right, so that's just going to be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. If you did enjoy it, or if you learned anything, please feel free to give a video a comment, like, or consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any more questions about Invisible Woman or the game in general, or you want to see any content in the future that you haven't really seen on another channel, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to work on that as soon as I can. Hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.